I hope you're feeling alive today, ninjas, because the roulette bet we're demonstrating is about as high risk as it gets. The Andrucci Roulette strategy is not for the faint of heart. It involves identifying a hot number and making straight-up bets only on it. If you've spent any time on this channel, then you would know betting on a straight-up number is the biggest no-no in roulette. It's foolish, right? Right. But then again, maybe not. We're going to take the risk today, and with our own money, so you don't have to. What do you say? Shall we get wild? Deep breath, ninjas. Let's take the plunge.
Welcome to Ninja Gamblers, where we break down the smartest strategies for roulette, blackjack, craps, and baccarat. If you're into table games, join our free community. You'll get all the charts we use, exclusive content, discussions with fellow ninjas, and member-only bonuses. It's free, private, and takes 10 seconds to join. Link in the description and first comment.
The Andrucci strategy is kinda nuts. However, it's easy. So at least there's that. To do it, play 35 dummy spins on online roulette. If you're playing roulette in a land or live casino, watch the wheel 35 times. In both cases, jot down the numbers that win on each round. Then take a step back and assess your list. Identify the number that appeared most often. That's your hot number. And that's what you'll bet on. And only that number. Sounds like a terrible idea, right? Right. But today we'll give it a fair shot before we knock it. Quick note before we start. Most players don't know this, but unlicensed online casinos often rig games, reject withdrawals, and have very unfavorable table limits. They're not regulated, so there's zero protection. This is why you should always play at licensed casinos with verified algorithms and guaranteed payouts. We've built a country-by-country list. Click the link below. It's on the screen, in the description, and pinned comment. The first step of the Andrucci strategy is to do 35 dummy spins. All we're doing here is identifying one number that appears the most often. Sometimes the game records them for you, but I prefer to open a notepad and jot the numbers as I go. Given the high risk of this strategy, this part is the most boring. Let's start with the long line of dummy spins. Once we start betting on our hot number, each bet has a 2.7% chance of winning in European roulette. Put another way, that's a 97.3% chance of losing. 10. Jot that down. Move this over here. Let's spin again. $20. All right, guys. I'm not going to make you sit through this long and boring process of recording the winning numbers. Let's fast forward to the end when I identify the hottest number. Welcome back, everyone. We've just completed our last dummy spin, and we now have our numbers. I recorded the spins on this notepad. Not very sophisticated, but it gets the job done. 35 and 36 both appeared 4 times. That's a tie. So I'm going to pick 35. Why not? We're back to the game, and now we can do the exciting stuff. Our number is 35, so we'll put $1. You will lose most spins with the Andrucci, so I do not recommend betting big. That might raise the question, why would anyone bother with this strategy if you mostly lose? Because a straight-up bet pays 35 to 1. If you make the same bet over 35 spins and win just once, you've broken even at the very least. Or, if you win early, scored a profit. As long as you keep your bets small, you'll really only lose $35. And the time it took to identify your hot number. That part took me about 10 minutes, which would have been plenty of time to make a coffee, or to make some consistent winnings with other strategies that we explain in the channel. But oh well. Ah, look at that. If we had chosen 36, we would have won already. The earlier you win with the Andrucci, the higher your profit, because you've put your money into fewer rounds. But that's okay. We still have 32 spins left. One point to remember about the strategy is that it doesn't play on its own. Anyone in our community knows that we almost never play one strategy alone, unless we're doing a demonstration. You gain the best odds in roulette by using loss recovery systems and a mix of complementary strategies. If you haven't joined our community yet, do it now from the link in the description. You can watch, learn, and download all of these strategies and tips for free. And on that note, if you do use these systems, please, for heaven's sake, only use them at safe, reputable casinos. If you're not sure where to find one, we've compiled a list of casinos organized by country that are guaranteed to be fair and pay out. That list is in the comments, in the description, and on the screen now. 28, still not winning, but we persist. How about we fast forward a few spins and see where we are? We just lost again on 33 on our 13th spin. That means we've lost $13 so far. But we have 22 spins left, so we're not giving up yet. Oh my God! Look, 35! That's us! Fantastic! We've won our 14th spin. That means we've recovered our losses and made a profit. This is when the Andrucci strategy ends. That's it? Yep, fast and simple. Let's jump off the wagon and debrief. Here we are, with a balance of $1,680 after trying the wild and crazy Andrucci strategy. We started with $1,657, which means we made $23 in profit. Yeah, not really a big win, right? I think I found more cash in my couch cushion last weekend. However, to be fair, our bets were extremely conservative. You could, of course, increase your bet size if you wanted to earn more. But is that a good idea? Let's look at the stats of the Andrucci to see. If you remember, I said each spin has a 2.7% chance of winning. Does that mean if you lose a few rounds, your next spin must be a winner? No. And the belief that it does is called the gambler's fallacy. Although it feels like your number must be coming up soon, it's just that, a feeling. Unless the roulette wheel is rigged in some way. Which is why you should only play at the safe casinos from our list. You have the same exact chance of landing your given number every time. The game has no memory or concept of what's due, and it doesn't care if 35 showed up 10 times in your dummy round. It doesn't mean it's going to continue that pattern when you throw your cash down. And yet, sometimes the Andrucci works. Sometimes people really do win on their straight-up bet on a hot number. And to that, I'd say you will also be guaranteed to land on heads within 100 coin flips, and run into someone from your hometown while visiting Thailand. It happens. Sure, we could get into more maths, like dissecting the cumulative probabilities, this and that, but I think the bottom line here is that you shouldn't count on it. And yes, if you're wondering, this system is very similar to the Makarov-Biarritz strategy, which we analyzed a long time ago. You can watch that video here on the top right corner. If you do opt to use this strategy, what other betting system could you use it with to lighten the blow? Well, for one, you could use virtually any other system to start and simply record the hot numbers as you go. Then, once you hit a profit goal, execute the Andrucci. If you reach 35 spins without a win, employ the La Bouchère system to slowly gain them back. This is the kind of frameworks we teach in the Roulette Mastery Playbook that you can get by joining our community. Link below. So, what do you think of this strategy? Let us know in the comments. We try to reply to everyone. Now, before I sign off, there are 2 ways we can help you level up your game. First of all, stop what you're doing right now and join our free community. It's the best way to level up your game through discussions with other ninjas, free strategy charts, tools, and exclusive bonuses. The link is in the description. Then, if you're playing later, remember to only use licensed casinos from our verified list, which is also 100% free. These casinos are government licensed, operate with a tested RNG, and are guaranteed to pay out. That link is also in the description and the first comment. And above all, don't forget to always play smart, like a true ninja. See you next time.